Well, I oversee our CUNA products and services area, and really what that means is all of the products and services that we deliver out to credit unions in the education space, our environmental scan, our consumer education pieces, our member surveys, all of those areas are under my umbrella, if you will, of responsibility. But really what that means is I help to set product strategy based on credit union input and feedback to help us deliver quality solutions to our credit unions. I go back a few years. So I started at CUNA in 2001. And at that time, CUNA's product portfolio was really primarily made up of schools and conferences and printed modules that we sent out to credit unions to get their education and training. So quickly after I started at CUNA, we had to begin diversifying our curriculum and our content. And so things like webinars and e-schools that are just common mediums that are used today didn't exist back then, that we helped move curriculum towards. CUNA's online training program, CUNA Professional Development Online, had like 10 courses back when I started. We now have over 500 courses, over 1,300 credit unions using it, and nearly 40,000 students that use it annually. So when I think of the education space and the training space within credit unions, really the use of technology from back when I started to where we are today has really been quite an evolution. I think the other focus that I would say that I've seen over the years is, and really saw this after the 2008-2009 recession, was this focus by credit unions on talent management. So this idea that we need to train, we need to provide professional development opportunities for our staff to continue to help them grow and evolve really took off coming out of that recession and is still in full swing today. We keep the credit unions at the center of everything we do. And what that really means is that we utilize advisory groups across all of our product portfolio. We're asking credit unions of varying asset sizes, hey, what are their pain points? Where are they having challenges? Where could we provide better content or revised curriculum or create a new service that would help them better serve their communities and their membership? A great example of this is our new credit union compliance management system. This has been a project CUNA's been working on for multiple years, and it really evolved out of the information and the input we were getting from credit unions all over the country. Credit unions, no matter what asset size, are faced with regulatory challenges, and that regulatory burden continues to grow. And what we kept hearing was, help us better solve, help us be more efficient, help us close those regulatory gaps and compliance gaps we have within our individual credit unions. And coming out of that, CUNA created a credit union compliance management system that's going to be unveiled to the credit union marketplace later this year. It's a great example of leveraging the information and research and that we heard from credit unions and creating a product that's going to help them better and more efficiently stay in compliance, be better at serving their credit unions, reduce their resources in the compliance space, so that they can use those resources better at serving membership and members in their community. The first thing that comes to mind is our CUNA Professional Development Online program. As I said, when I started at CUNA, that was a 10 online courses is all that we had. We now have over 500 courses. We have 1,300 credit unions utilizing that service. 40,000 students annually going in and utilizing this variety of courses, everything from operational courses to compliance courses to leadership development types of courses. So it's for all levels of staff. 10, 15 years ago, they weren't leveraging it the way they are today. Another example would be our online communities. Our CUNA councils and our online communities really give a great opportunity for credit unions to network and learn best practices from one another using this community platform. Our compliance community is one of the most successful ones in the entire country. In fact, we received an award from Higher Logic, the community platform, for how well we introduced this into the marketplace and how integrated it is now in what credit union compliance officers do on a daily basis. And again, it really gives them the opportunity to leverage a technology platform to better communicate with one another and learn from one another how they can evolve and improve their compliance offerings. I have a couple things that come to mind. One is I read a lot of Marcus Buckingham's material in his books. He's a 4-time best-selling author. He's also speaking and keynoting at our upcoming GAC, which is awesome. And Marcus talks a lot about focusing on an employee's strengths or focusing on your own strengths. And as a leader, I always think about what kind of environment can I help create, or at CUNA, what kind of environment can we create that allows us to best leverage the strengths that our employees bring to the table. And everybody has different and unique strengths. So it's not going to be the same magic formula that works for everyone. The other one is from an author by Marshall Goldsmith. And his kind of famous line is, "What got you here won't get you there." And I personally have been a lifelong learner. I'm constantly trying to learn new things and do different things. It kind of keeps me energized and going. It's the environment that we try to create here at CUNA, that you can't just stand pat. There are always new challenges that you're going to be facing. So as a trade association, we're trying to be on that leading edge of what are credit unions going to be facing going forward? What are some of the challenges that they're going to face? What are the gaps that they need to close in order to better serve their communities, better grow their membership, and offer new and unique products to their membership? So from that standpoint, being a lifelong learner, not settling for what got me here is going to get me there, is really a good lifelong leadership lesson.